It's magic. All right, Mr. Know-It-All here. Now, there's a bad thing about being Mr. Know-It-All in your neighborhood, because when everybody finds out you know it all, they send everything to you to fix. Well, my neighbor has this edger and said it was running really rough and not running smoothly, bogging out. And of course, I know there's three things an engine needs or a motor needs: air, electricity or spark, and fuel. So first thing I check is the air filter and go from there. Well, here's what I found. That air filter right there is toast. I took the air filter out. I took the bowl off the bottom of the carburetor, sprayed it all out with carb cleaner, sprayed up into the carb, cleaned all that out. There was some gunk in the bowl, but the main objective, I feel, was this right here. Pulled it over, started right up, went out and did some edging with it, ran like a top. Repair places make bank when it comes to this kind of stuff, because if you don't trust them, they will stick it to you and charge you $75, $100, and say it was something else when that's all it really was. Now, the next thing that my neighbor did was sent this rig over to me, and it is a power washer, Troy built, with a Honda motor in it. It is 2600 max PSI, and I am going to shock you when I share with you what the problem was. All right, here's the carburetor. This was in the bowl, rusted, corroded, nasty. And this is the carburetor, all corroded up. There is really no way to spend your time to clean this and try to get inside all of the ports in the carburetor to get all that out of there. I doubt the needle in here even works, but it's toast. And for 20 bucks, you can buy this whole carburetor and get an air filter with it and a spark plug and everything you need. So I just ordered a new carburetor for $20. My neighbor said you can have that power washer if you fix my edger. So for $20, I'm gonna have a power washer. There is no cleaning that. I mean, you could, but you would spend way too much time and effort when for $20 you can get a carburetor. Do this stuff yourself, my friends. All right, so here's the new carb. There's the old one. This one has adjustments. The new one, which is nice. But let's take the bowl off so you can take a look at the difference between this menagerie and this new one. This is what it's supposed to look like. Of course, you guys already know that. So why would you waste your time? I think, what, 20 bucks for the carburetor, plus it came with a new piece of hose and a fuel filter, all the gaskets. And we're not being paid to sell this carburetor. I mean, by any means, there's a million of them out there. Manifold, another gasket, plus an air filter, plus a spark plug. Now's the time of the year to do these things. Time of the year to dig into that carburetor instead of monkeying with this cluster. And just buy a new one. Call it good. Well, there it is. Done. Starts right up. 20 minutes and 20 bucks. That's the tune-up. That's the old pile carburetor. And the new one is right in there. We put the new air filter in and we put the fuel filter on, and it starts right up. Watch this. Pull that back. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. It's magic.